Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 14 of our DL campaign in 3rd Age to the War, Divide and Conquer. I got myself a big mug of tea. I'm very happy that we survived unlucky number 13 and we can move, of course, keep pushing into Rhun. I did mention at the end of last episode that our priority would be to take Elgair and this one random summon that was up here, but actually I'm changing my mind a little bit. I think we might just go after List. Despite all these forces being stationed here, of course, but we do have some reinforcements coming in. We have troops in Ströndost, we have troops in Misty Mountains. We join them up. We should have more than enough forces to crush List. Yeah, look at that. I mean, these guys aren't really anything to write home about. And I also want to be a little bit more aggressive, as some people have correctly pointed out, with the army at Kondovan right now. Romendacil and his forces. Is he a night fighter? That would make life a lot easier. He's a fair fighter. He does not seem to be a night fighter. What about you, Swain? Swain is lazy. That always happens with my generals, because he dislikes Rhun. But he's no night fighter. Okay, and Alien also asked me to take a look at the diplomacy to see how the evil factions are faring off against each other. So as we all know, the Wargs of Gundabad have taken the Istari path. All the good factions in Eriador are allies, so that's rather good. Ar-Adunaim are at war with Kant, not with Harad. That's a shame. Sometimes they do declare war with one another. Breeze at war with Dunland. Dunland is allied with Isengard, interestingly enough, so that alliance might actually fall at one point, and they are enemies with Breland and Hyos, also allied with Angmar. So one of the possible options was that Dunland and Angmar would go to war with each other, but it does seem to not be the case. So it does seem like most of the old alliances are still standing. Most of the natural enemies are still enemies, after all. Nothing too special here, nothing too unexpected, I should say. Same here, yeah, just the regular enemies. So the world is just faring as it always does. Okie dokie. So, Captain Zeeble, for example. This army is okay. I mean, it has a lot of cavalry. Doesn't have that many archers. They could do with some more archers. But I can't get them. What I should get is actually a spy in both Ströndost and Misty Mountains to counter their spies. I actually can't get a spy. I can get a diplomat, but what's the point in that? Okay, so let's just make sure that the ship is moving. Eriador. Okay, so what do we want to do? If these guys want to attack bombarding, let them. Yeah, we probably should move out. All in all, these are not that big forces, so let's send out Romendacil and his forces. He should be able to kill these lads. Valspar is not in our favor, but we should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, pretty trash units all around. We should be able to rout them relatively easy. The only scary unit is the Dragon Guard over there. And Captain Baye. They're not bad, but there's just not that many of them. Alright, well, I'll see you on the battlefield, as this is quite a large fight.
Muster your courage, men!
Alright, lads, here we are. I don't want to stay defensive for the most part. Bloody forest fight. But I do want to use my cavalry as much as possible. Mostly just to focus on the captain and their weak units so we can get a rout going. And also their own cavalry, of course. The Arla Dragon Riders. Pretty scary unit. Let's actually already try to hunt them down. Right. So with our cavalry superiority, we should not have too much trouble dealing with them, but we'll see. If we do well in this battle, we have a strong enough force to push onto Talathang. We can go after the faction leader of Rhun. Not that it matters all that much, because, I mean, they just replace him constantly. Yeah, let's not run into the spearmen. Let's run into those dragon riders, just slaughter them before they even get close. Infantry will get them. Oh, what are you doing? I never told you to... Guys, did I tell them to charge those spears? Do you have the meat charge without order street? No, you don't. So why did you do that? Why did 4 cavalry just... Did I misclick? I'm really starting to doubt myself now. Yeah, we lost a ton of good horses there because you're bloody idiots. Don't charge into spearmen. Oh my god. Well, they're immediately routing because they're so overwhelmed. Right, let's charge the Kondish raiders. Take them down. As he is marching towards my front line. Let's welcome him with open arms. Alright, cavalry. What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing? I know I shouldn't group them up as much, but they're just straight up ignoring my commands, which... That's gonna make this battle a whole lot more difficult than it has to be. If you just straight up completely ignore what I'm asking you to do. Oh, that's really frustrating. What's the point of me playing the game if the AI just decides to do something completely different? Might as well auto-resolve on my battles at that rate. Yeah, I'm not using my cavalry as well as I should be because they're not listening. Ah, you bloody morons. Alright, let's get the axemen and the militia ready to flank around. Alright, let's just go ham on their hunters. Charge in their rear. Should be able to get a quick rout on them. Nice, Ravanian hunters throwing their javelins. They're running into my Gudrots. Alright, privateers. Actually, I'm just gonna pause for 1 second because I'm kind of losing track of where my units are. Okay. I just couldn't find my privateer axemen because of the bloody forest. Knights cavalry. Again, they're not listening. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my cavalry today. I feel like I've taken crazy pills. They are just completely ignoring half of my commands. Like that guy, what was he what are you doing, for example? I never told you to go there. Oh my god. I really hope I'm going nuts and they are listening to me and I'm just being stupid, but it doesn't feel like I am. Alright lads, come on. This battle is proving to be way more difficult than it should be. They should just rout, go out with a bang. Oh, there's Cornish raiders though, they keep chasing me. The Ravanian riders actually pissed off. Oh, bloody morons. I had such a cavalry advantage and they just threw it away by... Like this guy, what are you still doing there? I've told you to move out. Goodness gracious. I'm making this battle so much more difficult than it has to be. Alright. Ravanian riders are pulling back, that's alright. I mean, the trees don't really help. It's so difficult just to see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll win this battle, but we're losing way more soldiers than we should be losing. This is really proving to be a lot more difficult than I would have anticipated. There's just so bloody many of them, you know. It's very difficult for my cavalry to maneuver. But they're starting to run. We just kill those bloody Cornish raiders. An impressively strong unit. I mean, 10 defense doesn't seem that high, but they just do not die. I guess 10 defense isn't too bad for a missile cap. Come on, fire on them. I have no idea where some of my cavalry is hanging out. They have a will of their own. As long as they fight, you know. Right, they're running down these lads. If you could charge them, they would run. I'm also worried that a lot of guys that are running right now I will not catch because the cavalry is so caught up with everything. Well, let's do our best, eh? Gudrots and Bilman are pushing together. That's quite a strong combination. The Gudrots offer up their shields. Ravanian riders pissed off. We'll get some more mercenaries, no doubt. This battle is rather annoying, but already killed 44. We only lost 21. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We're gonna need some more men to fill in the ranks afterwards. You're fighting. Yeah, just look at this. Such a mess. I much prefer having clearly defined battle lines. Then again, I have the strategical insight of a British officer in World War I. AKA absolutely nothing. Completely lacking, my friends. Come on, keep charging, lads. We still have some healthy cavalry units, but most are not looking too great. Yeah, kill those dragon riders. Should be easy pickings. Just letting my archers fire on whatever they want. Pick your targets, lads. Pick your targets. No, you fight. You charge. I need to replenish my cavalry after this one. Oh my god. I want to charge them. 59%, 25%. It feels like we lost a whole lot more, but it's just because we lost cavalry so much. Our infantry is still relatively healthy. So are our archers. Bit surprised we haven't killed any captains yet. That would have helped out massively. Yeah. I mean, yeah, fighting with cavalry in woodlands is not ideal. Oh well. If we win this battle, it's worth it, you know. And hopefully we can get some more mercenaries. I'll get some reinforcements to the front line at least. Come on lads, some of you are not fighting. It's very difficult to get an overview in this one, yeah.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory.
Look at all these dead bandits, oh my god. That's such a big pile of them. Oh, come on man. I want to return to the steppe land. I hate these woodlands. Ugh. Alright. Now there was of course some talking on the previous video about which faction we'll do after this one, and I haven't quite made up my mind yet if I'll do another poll or if I'll just be picking the faction myself. So your opinion is always welcome. The problem with the poll is the popular factions will win, you know, that's the point of a poll. And that's good because then the most people will be happy, but sometimes it's more fun to do one of those factions that no one else is doing. It's also, you know, if I can think about that, better for the channel. It does gather more attention to do an Untitled campaign, for example, as opposed to, you know, the billionth Gondor campaign or Mordor campaign. But we'll see. I mean, I'm curious for your opinion. I do await your comments on that, but then we'll see. But of course, the Dale campaign's far from over. I still have big plans. Now only to execute those plans, you know. Having big plans is one thing. Then when you get battles like this. But okay. We are winning. We will crush them. Okay. Whew, alright. So, at least our cavalry didn't get entirely decimated. Just for the most part.
And behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Okay, they're completely running. Run them down, lads. There's still 20% of them left. Alright, Captain. Doesn't really matter much. I'll get back to you guys with the results once we stop running them down. Alright, lads. Here we are with the results. We still get actually a heroic victory. Surprising. And we have taken down most of the men, so those armies will disband. We lost 30%, which we should have probably healed most of our... Look, prisoners got 400. Most of our cavalry we should heal. Like 30 Ravanian riders got healed, 11 Dale cavalry, probably some of the privateers as well. Dale cavalry 27, 12. So that's pretty good actually. Privateer cavalry 11 as well. Alright, so let's go back to the strat map. Oh, look at that. 5,000. Boom. Gone. Just like that. You know, I should be more aggressive. I always kind of underestimate the strength of my units and of being in your own command, because we were, you know, grossly outnumbered, but we crushed them. Like, it wasn't even that difficult. Alright, Captain Kursh. What? What? What is this? Dale cavalry? Bloody traitors. How did you get... How? My god. Fucking traitors. Let's kill them. Alright, so Rhun's just straight up turning this into a civil war then. God damn it. Bloody bastard. Where are those traitors? Where are they? Oh, they are. Alright, well I don't want to rush them just yet. I don't want to use my billmen to take care of them, because they are too strong of a cavalry unit. I mean, they're not too strong, there's just too many of them. We'll use the billmen to counter them. Let's also send the billmen after these cavalry, just so they don't do anything annoying. Any special units? No, nothing too strong. Nothing too strong. Let's send another unit on this flank. Alright, that should work out nicely. Just hope they clash, then we can charge in with the Dale cavalry to oppose them. Same thing here, just same strategy all around. Sending in the billmen early on. We want to catch that cavalry with our billmen, and then we'll have a good time. Take down those hunters at one point. Alright, he took the bait. He's charging into my billman, which should have a very easy time killing them. I actually thought they'd die on the charge as well, like they do against pikes. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah. That actually doesn't do much to stop him. I thought the billman would be more suited. But sadly not the case. Alright, good. Now that that is taken care of, let us charge in the men. Where are those horses that I send over?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will
Alright,
be ours.
get the dragon riders, hunt them down, and then we can go after the Khan. Khan Reza! Come on, lads. We got some hunting down to do. Charge into those archers. They're surrounded. They're done. That's gonna be rather easy then. Boom! Captain down. As if it wasn't easy enough. They also sniped that captain. Yeah, we're just cleaning up on both sides of the Sea of Rhun now. Boom! Alright, I'll get back to you with the results. There we go, lads. 82 losses in exchange for 729. Oh my god, I need to fight these battles more often, man. Boom! Execute them! Even those traitors, those 3 Dale cavalrymen. Why did you do it? Why did you side with the enemy? They've caused so much pain. Alright, let us move towards Talathang. The Reza. Not sure where he will go. We can link up with the forces in Winterion. We should retrain them if at all possible. Not possible yet. Ships are coming in. Troops from Milan, we'll sink them up there. Then get some forces from Karasarian, from Ströndost, from Mistrand, and we'll have an army fit for taking down List. We might actually be able to squeeze in 2 armies. So with that said, I think that's our turn, although we do have some extra cash. These lads in the burger, they're not doing much, but we could use some of them. Let's actually train a spy there, so we can ship them over to Mistrand. Maybe do the same here. We're kind of busy with these lads. Oh, they're going to be very welcome. Alright, well, I think that's that for this turn. I'll see you on turn 97. A suitable husband. I wish you could see immediately where he would spawn. I guess you could know if, like, Asta is the daughter of, you know, that guy. Well, I guess we could use extra governors. So he spawns in Grassguard. Merchant Guilds in Mistrand. You know what, let's get that, actually. Bree has fallen. And a trade agreement with Guldur. Wouldn't it be too bad, I guess. Do we have a diplomat here? I think we do, somewhere. Agents. Here in Eredor, that's a bit far. Well, I have the 1 diplomat? Oh, I thought I had more. But you should be able to make it to some Dol Guldur territory. Although actually, it's quite far.
Yes.
We'll see.
Tomorrow's journey.
Anything else I need to know about? Construction port Mistrand got repaired. Is still unhappy with me. He's sending in some armies, which is good if he wants to try and fight. But at this point, we're gonna have a hard time keeping the peace, and they'll kick us out, which is rather annoying. But I cannot lower the tax rate. I don't know. I'm almost inclined to.
Ships ready.
Okay, what we need to do
Yes, sir.
is get some lads in Ströndost. Let's merge the men. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots we can fill up. 2, 3, 5. That's 6. What actually do we need? Do we need archers? Yeah, we could use some more archers. We don't actually have that many. So then I'll prefer getting the 2 longbowmen. Can they make it to Ströndost? I sure hope they can. Boom. They're still unhappy. My god. That is some bullshit, man. How much more? Distance to capital. I guess I could move my capital. I guess Karasarian would be more suited for my capital right now. That could actually help. You know what, let's save just in case, like, something dramatic happens. Sometimes changing capitals can, like, really change the tides of, Okay, new seat of power. Karasarian suddenly got a ton more wealth. Ströndost is still unhappy, but, well, less so. We're almost there. I don't think they'll actually go in open rebellion now. Maybe just one more turn and we'll have enough culture for them to be not as pissed off. They're at least happy in Mistrand already, so that's good. Let's get the Masons Hall, because we want to rebuild the settlement. Then let us get... Where did you still come from?
Ships ready.
Let's go crush him real quick. Oh, you're still... bloody annoying. I want to use Admiral Bondi to get that spy. I want to park that spy in Ströndost. And he should be able to kick out the other spy. Alright, what do we got over here? Barhun? Looks like someone just barfed on the keyboard. Barhun? That guy.
Your orders, my lord.
No more mercenaries, which kind of sucks. We need more forces. We got some troops here. I could also get these guys to join up with Roman but I don't know. I don't know, man. Is that really what we want? Boom. I actually thought I had more guys on that ship already. That kind of sucks. Well, we could do with some more troops. Okay, so this guy's a bit of a pain. We also know Reza's somewhere around here. The Cabril's over here as well. We do know Erebor's over here, so normally there shouldn't be any more troops coming from this side, only from here. I mean, how strong is this army? Got 2 golden boys, but pretty trash everything else. Romandasil, you should be able to take Talathang without too many problems. Oh, who's that? Captain Bobak? My god, where did these armies keep coming from? I swear to god, where did they keep coming from?
Yes.
Endless tides of bloody... well, let's move back just a tad. We actually need more troops. We do not have enough troops right now. So if this cavalry could come over. Are you serious right now? Alright, well, I'll do this one off camera, because I think I'm just going to run around a bit. Maybe if I withdraw... Okay, well, he's probably going to attack me next turn, so... Actually doesn't do much for me. Could you get some mercenaries? No, there are no mercenaries available. I'd like to get some more privateers. No, none. Let's actually check all these settlements real quick. You, Thorald, you can actually come over. But you need men. We all need men. And I'm getting some forces in Dale, but I kind of want to keep them to attack the Snow Oaks at one point. That would be quite hype. A little bit annoying. A little bit annoying. The book is reeking in the money. Alright, so let's actually see for a second. Mistrand, these guys are rather annoying. We could sally out and crush them. That might actually be a good way to approach this. So don't want them to besiege us. We need to take down Lest. Lest is quite important. Without Lest, they lose most of what they have. This guy wants to go nuts. We almost have enough peace in Ströndost. We can almost gather out some forces. Crush them. Crush these guys. Team up and take down Lest. I think that's the way to go. So let's move out the guys from Mistrand.
Yes.
Captain Bektar and Captain Datan. The balance of power is not in my favor, but... I mean, this army is trash. This army is quite decent. Well, they got 2 decent units and that's it. And the Uruguay Marines, well, if we focus our cavalry on them, they should be relatively easy to kill. Alright, I'll see you on the battlefield. Actually forgot that this is the army that has 1 billion archers. This is an entire archer line. This is our infantry line. So not the most balanced army. Do they have cavalry? They got these guys, but skirmish cavalry. Okay, so they don't have cavalry. That's good. That is very good. Let's move out the lads then. Seeing as he's going to be rather passive, it seems. If we move our lines here, that would be more suited. Seeing as he's adjusting his lines as well, rather annoying. So what do we got over here? Actually, I'll get back to you once we're in position, because it's going to take a little bit. Alright, our ballista is in range now. It should start going nuts. Well, it says it's in range, but it wants to move a little bit closer. So priority are, of course, the Loknarim and the Uruguay Marines, the only ones I'm really concerned about. Oh, they look quite nice with like the swords on the back. Reminds me of Prince of Persia. Man, I loved those games as a kid. Warrior Within, one of the best games ever, man. That soundtrack too, oh. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just YouTube it right now. It's so good. It's like super heavy metal. I think I like Godsmack is like the intro. Pretty sick. Alright, Ballista's gonna start fighting, and at one point it should lure them to come to us. I'm still firing a bit of an arc, which I prefer if they wouldn't do that, but... Alright, maybe push a little bit closer and take down some Udigim. Okay, that was actually too close, because now they're running towards us. So at one point we'll have to abandon the Ballista. We'll let them come in range of our archers, and we shall show them Dalian arrows in their face. Actually, fight on the Udigim Marines. Might get a lucky shot on the captain. Alright, if you're in range, fight on the Udigim Marines. You fight on the Loknarim. Nice shot, nice shot. That's gonna do a ton of damage. Oh, yes. Who needs fire bombs when you got fire bolts, my lads? Alright, he's rushing forward. If he's smart, he would just probably run in there, but he's not smart. I don't think he's smart. He might be smart. But as far as I know, he's not smart. Every shot counts, lads. Less fire bombs to worry about. Alright, he does seem he is charging forward. Let's pull these guys back because we might need them for the charge of Lust. Alright, Dalian Cavalry is going to be quite important. We're going to make sure they don't die because of the Skondish Raider Hunters. Whatever they're called. Alright, lads, we got so many archers. Spread your shots. 1% for 17%. I like those odds. Right, General. You're the only one who's a bit capable in melee out of all these lads. Sound the horn! Sorry for making me nauseous with all my camera movement. I know I'm a bit crazy with it sometimes. But it all makes sense in my head. And isn't that the most important part? That was a good charge, actually. It was a rather nice charge. Oh man, there's a Loknarim do a ton of damage. How much is that missile attack? 5. That's actually that high. It's quite a bit higher than, quite a bit lower. Sorry, than my elites. But it's not bad, you know. 5 missile damage is plenty. But I'm not sure if the fire arrows do any bonus damage or if it's just solid 5. Perhaps their true attack is quite a bit higher. Pull back, you guys. You're too important. Right, the Udigim Marines are there. They're gonna start throwing fire bombs. Let's make sure to snipe those fuckers. Sorry, pardon my French. Snipe those mean men. Oh yes, beautiful. Dropping by the numbers. Alright, so the Thaler Rangers are taking a lot of damage. They are being focused by the Loknarim. Don't let them throw their fire pots. My god, the arrows are just streaming in. Good charge, my boys, good charge. Help out your general. Victory is a distinct possibility, my ass. And they already changed their mind as well. Oh yeah, they're dropping hard. Good, good, good. That charge is gonna rout them, no doubt. Beautiful. Just give up, man. Mistrand's ours. I know you need some time to process it, but nothing will change that. It is ours. Alright, have they actually thrown some fire pots? I don't think they have. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. I actually didn't do that much damage. It just looks scary, and that's why I'm so worried about it, but it doesn't really do much. Alright, send in the infantry. Rout them in! Ah, the general is running! Alright, get those Loknarim. Very annoying units. What are you? Why you run back, Swordmasters? Come on, don't be a pussy. Fight! For your right to party! Come on, lads! Take down those Canish Hunters. Raiders. I always mix them up, man. Hunters is the infantry, Raiders is the cavalry. Let's speed things up, actually. The battle's pretty much over. If the Lochnadim start running, then, you know, the time has come. They're running in. That's okay, they don't have lances, so it's not too bad. Let's actually make sure you are all not fighting anymore. Unless I specifically tell you to. Alright, I will quickly run down and get back with the results. Alright, lads, a heroic victory as we only lose about 10% of our army. He's lost 90%. Both of these armies are gone. Alright, I'll see you back on the strat map. Execute them, of course. Leave these lands, they're ours now. Alright, so we don't have to worry about them. We'll park the army back in Mistrand for now, because we do need to keep the peace, but as soon as we're ready here, with a bit of luck they attack me, yeah, sure. And we can mop them up there in a siege fight. I do love my defensive siege battles, although I shouldn't rely on them as much as I do, but, I mean, I'm only human after all. And then group up the armies that are coming in from the Kelduin, Ströndost, Mistrand, and then go for Lest. The road is looking more and more open with each turn, as Dorwinian is still taking some heat off of me. Alright, they're getting married, skilled. Yeah, we plop you in Ströndost. Hopefully you can route out that spy network rather quickly. Okay, yeah, Rhun doesn't like me. Big surprise there. Alright. Kingdom of Gondor. We're actually getting up there in the production. We're doing quite well, as you can look at the map. You know, Rovanion is looking bigger and bigger. I think we're reaching closer to our goal of reuniting Rovanion, and we can crown ourselves King of New Reforged Rovanion soon. But not yet. We're not there just yet. I don't feel, how do you say that? Sure enough yet. Alright, let's see you on turn 98. Oh shit, he's attacking us. Where did that army come from, actually? That's one of those armies that was down there. Captain Babak. What's this? Some scraps? I don't see anything too scary. I mean, these two cavalry units do scare me a little bit. I don't know. I think we should take it. If we can mop him up. I don't see... Oh, there's still this army. Yeah, let's pull back. It might not matter. Yeah, let's pull back and just wait for the extra cavalry unit to arrive from the bridge there at Kondovan. I would feel a bit more secure with that extra cavalry unit. Okay, I do want to push very much, but I'm just a little bit short on units. If we could sync up with the troops in Ventirion, I would feel a lot more confident. But sadly we can't. Okay. We'll be okay. I mean, Erebor is taking off a lot of pressure right now, because they are pushing on Rhun as well, and Rhun just, you know, they cannot put any strong units forward. They're just relying on that trash. The Merchants Guild in Naburg. Normally I would say skip, but Naburg is such a good settlement that I think I'll take it. We're at 1.9. Oh, we got... Wow! The 13 extra income. We'll get there, So he besieged Ströndost. I do hope he attacks soon. We can mop up that army, and then the road to Lest is wide open. He's sending in another force to try and take Mistrand. I think I'll just meet him on the field. Where's my spy? At least Ströndost isn't unhappy anymore. Yeah, the only golden boys are already heavily depleted. Then again, this army is like, it has too many archers, so I think I'll wait a little bit, as the culture is going more and more in my favor. So let us... Yes, yeah, I also tried to besiege Kondovan, so that's gonna go great. Get out of here! Alright, I normally wouldn't auto-resolve, but let's auto-resolve, because I think we're gonna get very good. Yeah, 13 loss. That would have been roughly what we got as actually... Oh, I actually was able to pull back. That's rather annoying. I'll get some Northman units. They're not great, but there's something, you know. It's in Thorald, Mr. Mendesil with the extra cavalry. So I hope he attacks Ströndost soon. Get out of here. We can bring in this guy. He's trying to go after Ventirion. Let's just attack this army, I think. Anything special? No. Let's attack him with the Winterian force. Alright, I will do this one off camera because it's... I mean, look at this. The tiny fight. Alright, lads, here are the results. Battle was a bit more difficult than I anticipated. Because Khan's Raiders, man, they're just super strong. I really don't know what it is with them. But yeah, I'll see you back on the strat map. And let's not ransom them. No. Get out of here. Hello, dwarves. Come to help me out a bit. I very much welcome your help. Okay. Archer range in Esgaroth. Should be able to get barding marksman now. Look at them. 6 missile attack. How does that come? Oh, we can also get Hearthguard. Oh, yes. My god. And then you can use sharpened stakes. Could have used that. I mean, that could still come in handy against like wargs and shit. So 7 missile attack is by far the highest we can get. I think that even outshines the Woodland Sentinels. Oh no, they got 8. So Woodland Sentinels are actually still the best archer we can get. But these guys do have armor-piercing shots, so that take that into the equation, you know. These guys do have a bigger unit. It's kind of like, you know, some benefits, some pros, some cons. There's still this steel cavalry unit now, which we should be able to retrain. And this Billman unit, they should be able to be retrained. Yes, if only had the money. Alright, beautiful. So we'll keep those elites in here for now, just in case the snow orcs get a bit antsy, we can eliminate them. Okay, Thorald, I need you there. Kondovan, yeah, they might go for Kondovan. It should be rather annoying, but so be it. Alright, as long as this guy doesn't do anything too annoying. And Con Reza must be somewhere around here as well. Yeah, he's still acting up. More annoying than I would have liked. Alright, so this guy here. I think we'll wait for one more turn for him to get closer to Mistrand. Because Mistrand is severely lacking infantry. That's something we badly need. But this army should have plenty of infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already way more than we had before, so that's pretty good. The only thing with Lest is they have so many forces I would not want to besiege them and attack them. We would want to siege them out, so they will no doubt pull in reinforcements from wherever possible. So I want to make sure that we have as good a line of sight as possible with our spy network. Alright, well that said, I do believe we've done everything in this turn. And I will see you on turn 99, we're so close to turn 100. We can get another general if you want to, but I think I'll deny this one. I think we already have plenty. Weaponsmith, Ströndost, not now. We actually have a bit of cash that we can work with, so I'd rather keep that. Alright, so it seems he has relented a little bit with the attack on Kondovan. Khan Rez is over there. Annoying, because he still has that force down there. Where is it again? The dwarves are seemingly fighting him a little bit. That's quite nice. Alright, so he's besieging Ströndost. I hope he attacks soon. I think he will. People are unhappy again because of the siege. That's actually making the difference. That's annoying. And he also besieged Mistrand, which again I would welcome an attack on Mistrand. And it doesn't actually negatively impact our economy because we don't have any trade here. He's bringing in more stacks, but I'd rather have... I know I wait out sieges a bit too often, but in this case it doesn't matter. We can wait the 8 turns. The losses in units will not make the difference, and we do have such a big archer advantage, so I think we'll be good this too. If they fail, you know, we have time to counterattack, and we will have the men by then to counterattack as well. As a look at this. We don't need to leave too many behind. Let's just leave one honor guard behind. Now I want to merge the fleet. There we go. A strong fleet. So let us move towards Lest with these lads. Look at that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then get the troops from Ströndost. Got some strong units in there. Maybe Mistrand. Although I think we can actually already have a decent enough army to take Lest. Perhaps we can have like another army that's just patrolling in case he sends forces from Edmaharth. That's also possible. Alright, well, I think this is a bit of a passive turn. If I could get some extra units, that would be nice. He left that army, like, out in the open, Multok, so I guess we should go after him. I will no doubt gather the attention of the Talathang squad. We'll go after them next time. Alright, well, let's see. I guess it's more suited to get troops here. They're the only ones that are really useful for us. Our first barding marksman unit. And it's a billman. Always billman. Billmen are great. Alright, well, that's all our money spent. Perhaps I should have built it. I mean, focused a little bit more on some economy, but I think we'll be good. Let's build something in Naburka. No, we can't. Let's build standing stones here then. Although, actually, yeah, it's mostly Northern culture anyway because of Dorwinian. So let's get a spy then. Getting an extra spy is quite nice. Alright, well, we still need to move our diplomat towards Dol Guldur, but I don't think we can make it there in... Actually, we got 10 turns, right. The Merchants Guild quests give 10 turns.
Yes, my lord.
So let us go towards here.
As you wish.
Is that Dol Guldur? No, it's an Elven squad blocking me. I wish your allies wouldn't block you. It would make sense, you know. Why would they block my diplomat? Dol Amroth and the Ar-Adunaim have peace. Okay. That's actually good. Alright, well, let us end the turn and move on to turn 100. I do expect one of the sieges to happen now. Let's see. And as expected, he is besieging Ströndost. So this is an opportunity for us to take down a very large rune stack with relative ease. I will show you the power of the Ballista Towers. Alright, lads. I will do this one start to finish. So you can have some idea of my line of thinking. That's actually, I like parking the units in the town center just to have like a clean slate to work with, an empty canvas. Alright, so let's take a look. So, he's sending in ladders with shitty units, that's okay. He's sending in the siege tower with his best units, that's good. Because that siege tower is going to be kindling soon enough. Battering ram, that's his only like golden boys units except for his general it seems. Okay, so we only need to have like defensive troops really at the ladders. I do expect ballista towers can take down the siege towers. Alright. So let's see. If you could put yourself here, that'd be excellent. That's a very good position. The Privateer Axeman is going to absolutely destroy anyone that comes on the walls. I'm not sure if these guys armor piercing. You know what, let's keep the Privateer Axeman here just in case they get on there. Privateer Axeman will have no trouble killing these lads. And then let's put archers up here. 2 regiments there. Let's get some good rods up here. They're more than strong enough to hold the walls. For the Ballista Towers to do the work. Pikemen in front here with the Swordmasters to help them out. And maybe... We actually have 2 pikeman units. We'll make it a bit of a nice junction there in a bit. These lads here. Thala Rangers over here. Who's still left? Just a bit of an idea. The Billman. And the Swordsman. Yeah, okay. We got this Gadrot unit, which we shall send... we'll put him here in reserve. Another Swordman unit, which we'll also put in reserve, these guys as well. We'll put them where they're needed, you know. What else have we got? Let's put 1 unit on the town square so the enemy's not too focused on pushing. Let's put 2 units on the town square. Just in case. Let's get a Billman unit in there. What have we got left? The cavalry can also stay in the town square. It's a longbow unit. Actually put them here. They might get like nice shots like that. Alright, who else is left? One more Billman. Actually, we'll keep this Billman unit in the back and we'll get this nice healthy unit. Actually, no, let's keep the healthy units behind because we want to use them to move towards Celeste. Although, no doubt we'll do some merging and acquisitions afterwards. Alright, let's make sure everyone's on defensive position. And let's start the battle. Ballista Towers are going nuts right away. Alright, and that healthy unit of Swordmasters stay a little bit in the back. Yes. Power of Siege Towers. Oh, yeah, that's all. Oh, it's burning a little bit too early. I would have liked for these guys to have gotten on there. Alright, if you could fire it on the Loch Flagrim, that'd be quite nice. Oh, I thought I put a military unit there. Right, Gadrots. Get over there. We've only killed 5%. He's got some Rovanian spearmen. Traitors. More traitors. And if you could fight on the Lockrim bodyguard, that'd be quite nice.
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls. It's time for butcher's work.
18%. So they'll get on there, and I think we can destroy it when they're climbing on it. I think we should have the power necessary. So already lost 8%. Yeah, man. This wasn't gonna be a tough fight.
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls. It's time for butcher's work.
Alright, that ram took some damage, but it is alive and well.
Has reached our walls.
That siege tower should still go down. 64, 67, 70. Yeah, I think they'll go down with the lads on it.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
They're shooting the Lockrim bodyguard with the Hearthguard, so they will not stand for long. Wait, where are these lads? Oh, there they are. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Alright, make sure these lads are on defensive. Look at that. That's a very inviting sight right there. Alright, these guys should have no chance with the Drots. Boom! With all those lads on it. I'm telling you, man, with how strong ballista towers are, which in my opinion, too strong, siege towers are objectively so much worse than ladders. You will never want to use siege towers. The only way to use siege towers is to use them as bait, kind of. You push them in, and then you just abandon them when they're here, and then use ladders instead. You will never... I've never, ever seen a siege tower survive ballista towers. Sometimes they do get to deploy some men, but they will always die before they're all on the wall. Okay, he's actually pushing his ram back, so the eye is spazzing out a bit. So it's going to be a free kill. And we're going to have a very healthy army to move towards Lest. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit, because it's not too exciting like this. Getting those Daritai warriors with relative ease, killing these Daritai warriors with relative ease. Ballista Tower is going ham. Lock Flackerim is still a bit too healthy for my liking, but the bodyguard sure is dying. And so are the lads, unfortunate enough to have been positioned right behind them. That's just bad luck.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
Yes, good job, Hearthguard. How many have we lost? 4%. That's more than I would have thought. Alright, they're through the gate. But now our pikes shall do the cleanup. I'm not sure what those ballistas are firing at. I'm a little bit scared of the lock flag at him. They can do a lot of damage. That general's already pretty wounded. Hold, lads, hold! And start poking them now. Send in the swordmasters just to absolutely surround them. Send in the privateers. Well, Gudrot should be fine. I mean, that ballista tower is not really firing on them, so that's a bit annoying. Maybe if I bring in the cavalry, activate this tower, they could fire like that. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, those cavalry should just be dropping like flies, but they're not, because the AI is like bullshit and they push through. Keep the archers on the wall. They'll start running soon enough. The lock flag rim's going in ham. Plop our special ability. You're not going to be able to fire on them. Hold, lads. They're doing their bullshit push. Do not give up. Hold. Hold steadfast. Oh yes.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh yes. Using their ballista towers against them. Thanks for building them, Rhun. Thank you very much. Alright, these guys are completely taken care of. Yeah, we even knocked down most of the ladders. All of the ladders, actually. All four. Is this tower firing? Yep, it is firing. With a bit of luck, it takes down some of the ladders as well. Yeah, I mean, there's not much more strategy involved. They're just winning this rather handily. As expected, you know. Alright, so the plan to actually put some troops on the town center to reduce the push does seem to work. There are a whole lot less aggressive, if that makes sense. They're not as aggressive as before. They're still rather aggressive and they're still pushing hard and they're not getting as punished as hard for it as they should be, logically speaking, but they are dying somewhat. Alright, well, there's not much else to do. These guys are now being taken care of by the ballistas are reactivated with our cavalry. All 5 of them. He's doing his best to make a bit of a gap, but it's not working for him. Alright, if we could just kill the general now. It's a bit of a shame the ladders are down, because we could have sent the troops down from the ladders and then circle around them. Now you are just stop fighting, you're just probably causing more friendly fire than anything else. Alright. 66. Be a bit more aggressive. Come on, privateers. They're quite steady. They're not giving up. I thought they would have given up a long time ago, but as soon as we kill the yeah, but look at them. They're just shoving through. They just pushed through all my billmen, which is bullshit. Billmen are supposed to be like very tanky. Well, not tanky, but a very defensive unit at least. I think I'll send in Prince Brand. Fuck it, send them in. He's already his max bodyguard level anyway, so he will replenish. These guys are done for. Get him in there. You should motivate the men and scare the enemy. Yes. As long as one of my own ballista towers doesn't shoot him, of course. Look at this guy over here. What are you doing? Alright, let's speed things up. This battle's over. We lost more than I like, but we will heal some. And then we can move on to List. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, come on. This is like really poopy units that just don't route. If that was me, I'd be routing a long time ago. Alright, kill them. Where's that general? That's the Lokflagrim. There's a general. Lokrim bodyguard. I think the Ballistars are now just doing way more friendly fire than enemy fire. Ah well. How is he still alive? My god. Look at him! He's just walking through. Look, he's just walking through the pikes. He don't give a shit. What the hell, man? Stop cheating. Look at this. That bothers me. It should be so dead. Yeah, those Ballista towers are still going nuts. They're going nuts on them? No, they're going nuts on my own units. I guess. Are they going nuts on the runners? Ah, they're going nuts on the runners, okay. Come on, how is he still alive? Where even is he? Guys, words cannot describe. Is that not the biggest pile of bullshit you've ever seen? He just ran through. Where are you going? Let's just observe this man for a little bit. Watch him just walk through all these lads as well. There he comes, there he comes, there he comes. He's coming, he's coming. There he is, the lone warrior. He's like, I'll just do it myself. Watch him kill this entire unit. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four.
The battle is very much in our favor.
That's five.
Victory will be ours.
You kidding me right now? You see why I think this game is bullshit? We're at 5, still at 5, he's having a bit of a hard time with these lads. These are armor piercing, by the way, that's 6. So that guy just ran through the gates, through armor piercing arrow fire, where most of his bodyguard already died. Then he ran through a defensive position around the gate with 2 pikeman units, 2 swordmaster units, a billman unit, some Gujarat, some privateer axemen, Hearthguard himself. I just ran through the streets and then killed 7 billmen before finally being like, guess I'll die now. What? That's absurd. So we lost about a quarter. That entire army is gone. I always feel like I would have gotten better results on the field if I had some cavalry. Alright, anyway, I'll see you back on the strat map. And let us execute them. They're gone. Get out of here. Boom. Alright, well, with that taken care of, everything's kind of going as planned. That's what I wanted to happen, specifically. So, we still have, of course, Mistrand that's on the siege, but they'll be fine. If they keep that army busy there, that's, you know, all we could ever ask for. So now it is time to move the army that's on the boat. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Ah, the money is flowing in now. We are getting richer and richer. Erebor is under siege. Oh, they might actually be in trouble. Should we help them out? Should we help them out? We do have the men for it. But then we're at war with the Snow Orcs, and we're still at war with Rhun, but... they only have Onar, this shitty captain. Erebor is being very stupid. I'll let you guys make the decision if we help him out or not. It's annoying. I wish Erebor would take care, because he has troops. It's just not really using them. Whatever. I'll not finish the turn before this the end of this episode. Alright, they actually parked some troops right here. If we could attack him in one go. Oh, I didn't want to disembark. Let's merge. Boom. Okay, so we have cavalry, but only 2 units. That's not great. I do want Prince Bran to lead the men if possible. It is possible. Good. A mighty host. That's a strong army right there. Okay, so we'll leave Mistrand. If we could attack Captain Uldur, and he would fight with the forces from Lest, that would be pretty nice. I wouldn't do that still in this episode. It would take too long then. Would be something I would do at the start of next episode. Let's get the men in position.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, crap. Lest is actually blocking me.
Your orders, my
Let us besiege Lest.
As you command, we shall prevail.
Not that we're gonna attack it. I hope he attacks me. Alright, well, we need to get some espionage going. Where's my spy? Where's my spy? Because we need to keep an eye that he's not sending any forces to liberate Lest. If he uses this guy, we're golden. We're golden. I'm a bit worried about these Khandish raiders and hunters because they are bloody strong. But, you know, all in all, these are not elites. No golden boys at all. None. So next episode, my friends, we will take Lest. We will burn the last of the Rhun culture to the ground. And we will have seized pretty much control over the entire Sea of Rhun as money is flowing in now. Trade is increasing with our new capital in Karasarion. We've moved our court there. So one question for you is, of course, what to do with the Snow Orcs. Shall we already play our hand, or shall we wait a little bit longer? Alright. Well, I do want to get some Hearthguard as soon as possible. We'll see how we spend our money at the start of next then. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We didn't really achieve that much if you look at the battle map, or at the strat map I should say. But we did do a lot of battles. We wiped out a lot of forces, and Rhun is very much on its last legs. I think they will fall within, I don't know, 2 or 3 episodes if I had to wager a guess. So thanks for watching. This video does not feature intro, as I probably will make clear in the description and in the comments, but will feature an outro. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. With that said, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Men, my friends, we are victorious. The hordes of Rhun tried to seize back their stronghold, but they failed because of you. Your courage, your bravery, your raw strength overwhelmed the enemy and sent them cowering back to their capital. And it is that very same capital, the city of Lest, that we shall now conquer. My father, the king, has given me the command to gather my soldiers, board our longships and sail to the last Easterling port in the Sea of Rhun. We will be at Lest in just a few days. My friends, this is your victory. It is the victory of the cause of freedom in every land. In all our long history, I've never seen a greater day than this. Every man has done their best, but neither the dangers nor the fierce attacks of the enemy have in any way weakened the unbending resolve of the Kingdom of Dale. My friends, let us drink.